Okay, Steve's come up with an idea, and I've kind of sketched out something for putting it on top of the board. So I went over and I made this little diagram sketch, and I'm going to put it on top of this board here and put it up here like that, and then I'm going to engrave it into the wood. So I got to get this right before I got a little bit of spacing to do on my lettering. Make sure it's right on the board. Then I'm going to engrave it into the wood.
If I can learn to read, you can learn to write. I know that. Everybody go.
Everybody loves me. It is a curse.
Verbal, stop that.
Verbal. You're a good boy. Are you gonna let me ride? I just have to ride.
Thank you.
Alright, I gotta
I'm sorry that I lied to you.
transfer that over to the board now.
Your grandfather.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on his bow.
Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out, this stencil out. I'm going to cut this stencil out. You want to leave that off for a minute. And then I'm going to place it on the board. And I'm going to transfer this stencil that I made with this stencil stuff. Now this stencil stuff was for putting on stencils on tattoo for putting on people's arms. So I'm going to shake it up pretty good. I haven't used it for a long time.
I don't have the remote control. Steve's got the remote control. Stop it!
Ruby, you're way too loud.
Okay, there it is. Now all I gotta do is engrave it.
I think that she was abused and abandoned by her prior owner.
We're watching Godzilla on TV, so if there's explosions and stuff, it's not Steve's breath. stencil part. Okay, I'm going to put another stencil on this.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. You may not know me, but Johnny's one of my Delta brothers. A friend.
Truth?
Or dare.
I have no idea what happens when you die. That's still me.
Okay, I'm done. I don't know how that
Right.
cross is going to turn out.
Piece of shit. Awfully loud. The moment, nothing to lose, became something to gain.
Thank you very much. Okay, Steve's gonna. Here's what it turned out to look like without stain on it. Steve's gonna put stain on it. I put all the engraving. Steve's gonna do the hard part now. Putting the stain on. Show that one. Steve wants me to engrave Mom's face into one of these. That's what he did. We're gonna do 2 or 3 or 4 of these on the fence. Well, I think we got more sections to do. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway,
Subscribe and we'll put your face on there.
yeah, subscribe and we'll make sure that your vote counts. It's my first attempt, second attempt actually. It's a lot better. And there he goes. He's using my brushes. That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill it up.
Kind of interested to see how that cross turns out. Thing's deep enough if you didn't want to get out of the lines.
Do it.
Get out of the
Sand it. It'll go down in the wood. It'll soak down in the wood, so that won't be that deep. See what this looks like. We'll sand it after it dries, and then put another coat, 2 or 3 maybe.
Challenge yourself today to be the best of you tomorrow.
We're back here, Mom.
Should I just pour it in there?
No.
Of course not.
Gotta go to the dealership again. Buy your next car on Fling.com. Or just sell us your car today.
More than anything else, I've promised to myself.
Sell your car on Fling.com. Live from America's News Headquarters, I'm John Scott. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson is entering self-isolation today after possible exposure to someone who tested positive for the coronavirus.
Didn't he have that? She should be immune to it.
Yeah. I guess he's don't want to get it again, I guess.
That would probably be horrible to get that crap.
Especially again.
Kill you this time.
He has a lot of issues. He smokes, he's fat, he doesn't exercise. I think he's got underlying issues, you know?
It will take 27 hours to reach the International Space Station, where the astronauts will spend 6 months on board. A flawless launch by all appearances. I'm John Scott. Now back to life, liberty, and living. Welcome back. I want to take a very close look at the media and what's going on before, during, and after the election, the polls and all that's taking place. Joe Concha is a Fox News contributor, and I want to congratulate you on that, Joe. You're absolutely outstanding commentator. You're also the media columnist.
I was thinking maybe we could have a hat made like that or a shirt.
And so I'm going to ask you about the media. First of all, these
You know?
before the election, one or two groups had it right. A lot of these news
And then
groups just report-
sell them online.
a lot of news groups
For
just
$1 million. A donation for to cure cancer, and then we'll just give it to ourselves, like Biden did.
Where the Democrat was supposed to win, as if this were Reagan versus Carter, Reagan versus Mondale, some massive electoral landslide. And they're off by double digits. How do you explain that? The numbers, Mark, are astoundingly bad in terms of the polling.
You didn't go very deep on that, huh?
New
No.
York Times had Joe Biden at a 70% chance of winning Florida, had him up 10 in Ohio,
It'll show up.
9 in Iowa. You mentioned ABC News. They do a poll
It
with the
will.
Washington Post. They had Trump down 17 points in Wisconsin in their final poll. You had CNN having Joe Biden up 12 nationally. So every poll got this wrong.
Mom went and got that
2016,
insured.
that we would have learned our lesson in terms of polling, in terms of
Did
President
you,
Trump, in terms of the hidden Trump.
You haven't drank it yet?
No.
Did she get it? Did she drink
She
it?
went over there. She might have.
We'll see what she did.
And on this pollster. And by the way, isn't polling kind of antiquated at this point? We communicate in so many different ways, Mark. We go through our phones with the obnoxious yellow color.
Make sure you don't overfill that 3.
We go through email. Who's answering a landline anymore? And
I
the
can't.
problem is that our
It only goes so deep.
Then take a poll and present it as breaking news, as actual fact, instead of, put it this way, say we have a steak, all right? A poll can be news in terms of, you could sprinkle it like salt on a steak, but it's not the steak. It's a complementary part, a snapshot in time, but we have to stop reporting these things as absolute fact, because you end up possibly suppressing votes as a result when you have, say, for instance, President Trump on 17 in the Congress. It's not like they didn't know that they were having problems with this poll, so there were problems out there that now they might be others that kept saying they're not polling. They're not getting the people who are going to vote.
That looks good. Cross looks good.
Yeah, that'd be great.
At the other end of those traditional communications means, but they wouldn't change course. Do you think that affects an election? There was a wonderful piece by James Baker in the Wall Street Journal and said, hey, this is so bad that both parties should object to it, and that it can affect an election. I'm afraid, Mark, that in 2024, we're probably going to see...
Okay, I gotta go take care of my
over and over again, because here's
food.
the problem. Many media outlets, they just want to report this stuff because it's easy, right? You got a number, you throw it out there, you say Joe Biden up by 14 nationally, shut off the lights and say goodnight. So that's the thing, it's an easy thing to report, but it doesn't really tell you much, and particularly when now no one trusts polls, I would think at this point. I thought, frankly, because we can say no immediately.
Well, I must say we do a lot of interesting things.
This is devastating for our history, but we have short-term memories. So when we have another...
Wait till you start seeing me forging in fire,
we're going to see polls
making swords.
over again, telling us how this person...
Might be the only weapons we have.
quite frankly, don't mean much.
Mom, just go ahead and take that. You don't have to sneak it around. She went and got another drink.
He's hungry.
All right, is that enough? Yeah.
Hundreds of lawsuits being brought in state after state after state.
That's a fence. They go on the fence.
So that
That goes on the fence too. Fixing with the long bros. This is fixing with the long bros. Steve's finally got all the boards done. He's putting the final clear coat on. And I will have Steve tell you a little bit about himself and how professional he really believes he is.
Here.
It's spare.
just a clear coat, seals it. This is actually the third coat on this, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah, third coat. 2 paint or 2 stain and 1 clear urethane. Water-based spare SPAR urethane. So we put a pretty heavy coat on here. Don't worry about it, it'll level itself out. And it'll seal it against the weather a little bit better. Now these boards right here, this is going to go along the bottom of the, down here.
Call it skirting.
Skirting. It'll be down along the bottom of the fence line. And we're going to paint that the same colors we painted the back of these. So it'll be that color. So the back of the fence will have, this is the back of the fence, this is the front of the fence. So anyway, that's our story and that's what we've done. 40 of these. And these are the last 4 out of the 40. So why don't you go show your carvings you did or your around the corner there.
Okay, what I did is I put the stencil on those, showed that, and then I took a Dremel with the right bits and did this second set of lettering. This is the first one I did. You had the wrong bits. Didn't turn out too bad, but then I've got the right bits and ended up with that. So we'll place these boards, this fencing in strategic places during we're on the fence, and we'll be putting that up probably in 1 year.
This fencing will go along the deck we're building, or adding to the existing deck. All these 40 is where we're going to start. And this color and everything will go along the whole deck line.
Deck area.
Then probably go to the red or something like that for the rest of them, along the grass, our yard.
We'll figure another color. I don't know if I want my red like that. Yeah, I don't want to feel like I've got...
As you can see, Mike and I never agree hardly anything. I don't know, I don't care.
Red?
Just like Mike picked this color.
Steve would have picked purple.
See? He exaggerates everything. Don't you, Mike?
Nope.
Nope. Never.
Never.
Well, now that's good. Now just make a. This is the easiest coat you got. You know, right now in our politics, we are going through. Trump is
We're going through a constitutional crisis.
Trump is contesting in many of the states, battle states, I guess you call them, the election results, and saying there's a lot of fraudulent votes, a lot of cheating going on. And through the many years in the Democrat states, and I'm sure Republican states too, that a lot of people cheat. We had a friend in Texas, a young lady that we used to play board games with. And she was a pretty little thing, really cute. And we were playing the game. I forget what game it was.
Clue.
Clue? Yeah. And we're all playing, and Mike caught her cheating. And he says, "You're cheating." She says, "No, I'm not." He goes, "Yes, you are. You're cheating." And she said, "There is no such thing as cheating. It's all a part of the game.
Spying.
If you can get away with it and win, you are not cheating. It's a part of life, and it's a part of the game." Now, you may agree or disagree with that. I don't agree with that.
My name is Doug Butts. I live in
I think
Alabama. I work in the movie industry.
truth is the truth.
I started out as a laborer.
And to go
From there,
and say, if you can get away with cheating,
effects on a Western.
that is all well and good.
Special effects, I think,
Well,
come into play.
I don't believe that.
Well, you have to build it.
I believe right is right and wrong is wrong. Killing is killing, and lying is lying, and cheating is cheating. So Giuliani and those guys have said there's a lot of cheating going on, and they're putting out people with affidavits telling this cheating. I saw the cheating. I saw this. They kept us out. Wouldn't have let us observe.
They trained him.
Some of these. Let me just. You can talk in a minute, okay?
I was going to throw something in there.
That just changes my train of thought a little bit, and you can. I'll film you. No, it's whatever. So, if
Gentlemen, here in the forge, we sometimes like to pay homage to one of our judges. So, today,
Giuliani said there's a lot of.
an homage to the
I don't know what I was thinking.
one of these.
But cheating is cheating, and
Actually,
if
two of these.
and y'all know it, we all know it. They cheat and they steal. But in my opinion, like there's votes that showed up in the middle of the night. There's votes that they don't have to have a signature. They don't have to be. And these they materialize 20, 30,000 votes, 90,000 votes overnight when nobody's watching, and they kick all the observers out. Well, you and I know both that they cheated. That's cheating. And in my opinion, if you cheat, you lose. So we made rules with Gloria that if any cheating was done, they automatically lose and surrender all their everything. They're out. I think that's the way it should be. Not that, oh, you only caught me cheating 90% of the time, but 10% of the stuff I had, well, I got through the regular way of the rules. So
If rules are good for one side, they're good for the other. And if the Democrats want to have their rules about how they treated Donald Trump when he first got in, and run all these investigations for 4 years, and they only give
that's cheating. That's lying.
they only give Donald Trump's team 25 seconds to prove their deal, then that's not fair, and it should be fair.
I need to work it a bit, get it more manageable, and cut
So
pieces that I need from that.
You want to paint all of them?
yeah, I do, of course.
Here's the boards laying all over the place. We got this as a workshop in our house.
Because it's cold as hell outside.
You only get a couple months here in Cloud Falls, and then you're back in Antarctica again. You might as well be polar bears.
I've got to think about the handle. It's integral, meaning that is way thicker than what I'm normally used to.
Like my
We're in Oregon, where you can you can't
For, 2 9-inch.
join together for Thanksgiving because the police are going to come arrest you.
put you in jail
you
for
can
30
get-
days.
But you can get all the crack and everything you want legally.
Yes, it's legal for meth.
I think that's fair. That's a.
If you did a lot of meth, you wouldn't want to eat Thanksgiving.
Why do they want you to do that?
So you don't eat Thanksgiving?
No, they want you. They want you unhealthy. They want you stupid. They want you drugged out. They want you to just do what they want, and they'll just.
Just think if you were in jail for 30 days and they gave you meth.
Yeah, I'd love to go to jail, you crack addict.
Yeah, as long as I supplied it for you while you were there.
Watch out. So the whole voting thing, I hate a liar, I hate a thief, I hate a cheat, and you know, if one person cheated in this election, that's more than should be done. So I say, let it all play out, let the chips fall where they may, and if Biden gets in there, God wants him in there because we're going to just come back with righteousness and throw you all to the dirt even harder. So continue on with your lying, cheating, stealing, and you'll see how much the American people put up with. That's my story. That's where I believe. So done. I doubt I'll
have their place in many movies, including Reframed Roger Rabbit. Gentlemen, make sure that your blades fall within the
Alright, there's the wood hanging everywhere.
The length of your blade
Hope you enjoyed Steve's story. If you like this video, say you like and subscribe. It'll help us out a lot. Thank you.